Picture yourself on a bench in the park with giant black hat and polka dot tie. Suddenly Gerald gets you in trouble and you're still wondering why. Crutchfire walks by complaining real loud. He kicks some sand in your face. Look for the man with the sand in his eyes and he's gone. Ladmo in the sky with diamonds. 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 Ladmo in the sky with diamonds.
Hey, Ladmo, remembered with music and Commodore Condello. Ladmo was part of your Salt River Navy Band. Hey, it's nice to have you here.
Hi, how are you? Interesting to see myself before I sold my hair.
A large number of European women are in the market for that.
Indeed. Indeed, yeah.
Sure is nice to have you over to remember some of these things. Music was really important to Ladmo, too, wasn't it?
Indeed. As I think I told you the other day, we went through a period where Lad and I would go to my house and write stuff and write songs, and it was the most fun period of my life. I would get to, goof around with Ladmo, and we would just come up with words, and I would have a guitar out, and we would come up with music, with stuff that we could do on the air 2 hours later, live. And Lad, of course, was so wonderful and so creative, and very musical. For a guy who wasn't a trained musician, he was right there.
As Wallace proved to be, of course, with Michelle.
Oh, yeah. Mike was our music director for 10 years, as well as getting very deeply involved in all the comedy stuff. All those stage shows and all those, say something funny.
Knuckle.
Knuckle.
Yeah.
I came back from an extended leave protecting you civilians when I was over in Europe, and it could have broken out at any moment on the Argonne Forest.
It could have. It could have.
I came back to the studio, and I'd been on the Wallace Show for about a year, and my National Guard unit was taken along with 2,000 other guys to Germany and France. So I came back. Wallace, having stayed in touch, said, "You're always welcome here." I felt like the young guy on the show. I got back. There was a 15-year-old Condello, who was the music director for the show at that time, with Ladmo and all of the stuff that you guys did together, and also Teen Beat and a lot of the shows that were going on live, and sometimes in black and white, and sometimes just in black.
Yeah. Well, I was asked to go to Germany as well, and I just didn't want to travel, and so decided not to.
Yeah, because the difference was I was asked to go by our side.
Oh. Oh, that was it. Funny, that one little...
What's next, Pat?
Actually, this is your introduction, because every 5 years there was an anniversary show, and after all, 5 years is forever. So every 5 years there was one, and the 30th anniversary had all kinds of highlights, and we're going to be showing some right now.
Roll it!
Good evening. I'm Ken Kennedy, and if you recognize this character, you go back a long ways in Phoenix television, and so do I. In fact, that's me as Goldust Charlie. Now, I know it's hard to imagine, but a long, long time ago, there was no Wallace and Ladmo show, but there was a Goldust Charlie show. And back when he was kicking up dust, the character of Wallace was just a twinkle in Bill Thompson's eye. But of course, as you know, that twinkle has grown into an explosion that's been rattling this valley with laughs for the past 30 years. Tonight, we'd like to take you back through those years and relive a lot of that craziness. Let's turn the time machine on and go back to the year 1954. There's Bill Thompson at the age of 22 when he made his very first appearance as Wallace Sneed on the Goldust Show. You see, I needed a bit character one day, and Bill was a KPHO staff artist and studio crew member, and he said he was willing to give it a try. Well, frankly, Bill had been bugging me so much, I gave him a shot just to get him off my back. Soon after Wallace appeared on the Goldust Show, Channel 5 acquired a new package of cartoon features, and they needed someone to introduce them.
All the staff announcers turned the job down because they were afraid it would hurt their dignity, so I got it by default.
That was the beginning of a show called It's Wallace. By 1955, the Wallace Watchers Fan Club was formed, and if you were one of the members, you got a beanie, a membership card, and a newsletter. Now, enter one Vladimir Walter James Kwiatkowski. Who, you say? Vladimir was a graduate of Arizona State and the Sun Devil baseball team. But instead of signing up with the Cleveland Indians, he signed up with Channel 5 and worked his way into the studio as camera operator. Well, Wallace needed a sidekick one day, and Ladd was a willing accomplice. Now, through the miracle of 50s television, in living black and white, the character of Ladmo was born.
Well, what I used to do is I used to lock the cameras off. And then I used to run around the camera, get in front of the camera with Wallace. Then we used to do our routines in front with the locked camera.
How have you been? Glad to see you. Where have you been? Welcome home. How have you been? Hello there. Welcome home. Hello.
Ladmo!
What?
Are you doing?
I'm shaking hands with an octopus. Hello there. Welcome home. How have you been? Glad to see you. Hello there. Hey, Wombo, what you doing? Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. I was making the noise and everything else. With a generous budget of $15 a week,
Wallace and Ladmo continued cranking out old-time movies and westerns.
Are you all set?
I'm all set, Wobble.
All right, and this is the dummy that you carved. You made it all yourself?
That's right, Wobble. All the movable parts and everything, the face, everything.
And you've learned how to throw your voice to make the dummy talk.
That's right.
What's his name?
Oscar.
All right, let's see how good a ventriloquist Ladmo is. First of all, let's see if you can move his arm.
Oh, sure, watch this.
How about his head so we can see what he looks like? Oh, boy, is he stupid looking. Yeah.
Shut up, fat stuff.
Ladmo, you can certainly throw your voice good. I could hardly tell your lips were moving. That was pretty good.
Ain't it?
Yeah, all right, now let's hear you do a little song or routine with him.
Oh, well, I have some real fresh material, Wobble. Brand new material, never before heard of.
Okay.
So we have a little routine worked out.
It's not the same old stock stuff you always hear.
Oh, no, it's
Oh.
brand new stuff.
All right.
Hi, Oscar.
Hello.
Say, I hear Max is in the hospital.
Yeah, that's right.
What's he in for?
About 3 weeks.
No, I mean, is he having an operation?
Yes, he is.
What are they operating for?
$300.
No. I mean, what does he have?
$250.
I mean, what's his complaint?
The bill's too high.
What's he sick of?
Operations. Max has had so many operations, they put a zipper on him.
Did they take his temperature?
They didn't even know it was missing.
That's terrible.
Wait.
Huh? That's terrible. That's
Hey,
pretty good.
terrible.
Both of their voices are going at the same time. How'd you do that?
Now will the real Arnold Farnsworth please stand up?
What are you doing?
Hey, I'm Arnold Farnsworth.
I'm Arnold
How could you
Farnsworth.
be
Arnold
Farnsworth when
Wait
I'm
a minute,
Arnold?
wait a minute, look right here. It
Well,
says
don't get
Arnold
shoved
Farnsworth.
right.
Don't
Let me
push
show you
me
my
around.
identification.
That isn't nothing.
That's
My
my
name is
Peace
Arnold.
Corps
Don't
card. I'm in the Peace Corps.
Now, I understand that you're going into the record business.
We are going into the record business.
Okay. And we hope that you climb up the old charts there. And Jack Hurst has already given you a little mention in his column.
It's fun-loving Tarzan and Jane all the way.
Okay. And would you care to sing for us a little bit of your first hit recording? Hey, you're kind of cute. You need a shave, though. All right. Okay.
Tarzan gonna break up this whole act.
All right. Okay. Tarzan and Jane singing a little bit from their new hit recording. What's the name of it?
This is called the Tarzan and Jane Rock and Twist.
All right. That's
thing
the best we could do under the
That
circumstances.
sings and dances.
Okay.
We know that you're a wicked kind and was born with a jealous mind. So we can spend our whole life trying just to make you toe the line. You better run for your life if you can, little brat. Hide your head in the sand, little brat. Catch you with another scheme, that's the end of little brat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hi, listen, this is Ladmo Remembered, and we're remembering him with a lot of laughs tonight, live on TV5. Not only are you getting all this entertainment for free and being able to reflect on Ladmo over the 35 years, but there's no pledge calls necessary for all of this. I'm Pat McMahon. This is my friend Wallace.
WNP.
What's that?
What's next, Pat?